Yesterday, we were talking about this viral feud that went down on X between Samira Khan, a former pageant winner, and Hannah Barron, who is the Catfish girl. She's getting called the Catfish girl now because she makes all this content about the outdoors. She's a country girl. She likes hunting. She likes fishing. She likes building houses with her dad. It's all very wholesome. But now a bunch of crazy people on the platform are convinced that Hannah Barron is actually a planned PSYOP that has been foisted upon us, and follow the money or something like that. So here's this picture of Hannah Barron dressed up as Lara Croft from Tomb Raider.
I love the community note.
However, they think that here she is posing as Baphomet because she has her fingers in this pose like Baphomet. And they put it at this brick wall, which proves that she is a Freemason and she's part of the Illuminati. Pat the Plumber sent a $20. Why isn't Brett on the left? I can't deal.
Wait,
is it different than usual?
No, it's the same as usual. Are they saying that
What's
it's because...
the issue?
Okay, here's the thing. Remember when we had the... I did a meme, I never make memes. I reshare memes all the time, but I did a meme where it was like Tiffany Gomez and that other lady who had a freak out on the plane. The one who there was there was like a lady in a bodysuit that had a freak out on a plane.
Oh yeah, I remember her.
I put which way Western men, and they were like, why didn't you put Tiffany Gomez on the right? Because they're like, I guess the idea being that she would be the right wing's version. Do you understand what I'm saying here? They were equating right with like the good choice. They were like, I should have put her on that side. I'm like, I didn't think that deeply about it.
Yeah, I didn't
they're
either.
probably saying that I like, as somebody who leans more left, I should be on the left side.
Oh, like you would pick the or no, you're the which way Western man on the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Camelot's in the chat. He says, when I realize my home is a Freemason. Yes, buddy, your home. If you've got brick in your home, you're a Freemason.
If you've ever stood in front of a brick wall and had a picture taken, that means you're a Freemason. I'm sorry, but that's just the truth.
As above, so below. It says, in this image, Hannah Barron is wearing an outfit commonly worn by Lara Croft from the popular franchise Tomb Raider for Halloween and posing with finger guns. It has nothing to do with anything satanic, as implied by the picture next to her and the rest of this post.
Stop making sense. Stop speaking logically.
The other thing that they point out is that she is also associated with Black Rifle Coffee Company, which a lot of people on the right do not like because they give to Democrat politicians, and also they kind of threw Kyle Rittenhouse under the bus when they went mainstream.
Yeah, they also had an ad with like drag queens, I think.
Yes.
So she's had brand deals with them, right?
That is not, yes, but this is not the most ridiculous of things. This is the one that I thought was the funniest. It says, Hannah Barron flashing the devil horns. Yes, that's what she's doing. It's not because she listens to Def Leppard or rock music. It's because she's letting you know that she's, a devil worshiper.
Are we getting trolled right now? Are we getting trolled?
I hope so. If so, this is awesome.
But I honestly can't tell anymore because I feel like people on right-wing Twitter are like, okay, in terms of what gets media coverage, right-wing Twitter is what's on the radar for media outlets to cover things that happen like on this sphere of things. But people who are inside it, they have no idea how insulated they are. This woman had 1.5 million followers as of yesterday. She has been famous on Instagram and TikTok for years now, posting all of the same content. She's not a PSYOP. You just didn't know about her because you are in your own insular online community. Not everything that you haven't seen before is a PSYOP.
The person says, this post is for entertainment purposes only, by the way. There is no defamation. So they're saying that I guess it's a liability concern.
I'm guessing that her lawyer reached out.
Furby Slayer says, it's called marketing. It's always been a PSYOP.
What? So you think that this is like a viral guerrilla marketing campaign started by Hannah Barron in collaboration with Samira Khan,
or these companies
who insulted her, and they were actually in cahoots to get Hannah Barron more followers.
So Lo-Fi Republican is another account on Twitter that was talking about this. Says this is Oliver Anthony levels of AstroTurf. Oliver Anthony on steroids levels of AstroTurf. They're saying that her father follows a bunch of FBI field office accounts, right?
That is really weird.
Yeah.
That alone It's kind of weird that you're following all of these FBI accounts.
I do like one thing I would say is like they posted like a bunch of her likes on here. I can't confirm whether any of them are real or not because her old account was suspended. I don't know if they got them off the Wayback Machine or how this was gotten.
Here was her rebuttal. She said, I had 2.4 million on Facebook, 1.4 million on Instagram, 700K on Facebook, and 2.1 million on TikTok before all this Twitter stuff started. I had a video in 2016 go viral catching a catfish with my hands. That's why people refer to me as the catfish girl. I've also been on a few TV shows over the past few years. Just because I didn't have one social media platform doesn't mean I didn't have a following before today. Just Google my name. That would be the common sense conclusion, but you're not going to find that. This is what I mean. Normies don't have Twitter. Normal people don't have or use Twitter. They don't.
Yep.
Like, this is why Brett's not a normie. You're an abnormie. I'm convinced at this point, if you are an active Twitter user, especially if you have a blue check, which no shade, I have one. You're not a normie.
Here's the follower list. FBI Anchorage. What does he need to do with the FBI Anchorage field office?
What is this?
Yes.
Like, do you think her dad works for the FBI?
I have no idea.
And also, even if her dad worked for the FBI, that wouldn't make her a Fed.
These are some of her dad's like reposts they're showing here.
I saw that she was following a bunch of right-wing people like Steven Crowder and...
I mean, that's what Tiffany Gomez did as soon as she got set up her Twitter account after her viral moment. She immediately started following Tim and all of these different people, and Barstool, which is more normie, I guess. But
I didn't even know Barstool has a Barstool Outdoors outlet, I guess, where they just do content about the outdoors, and then they covered this girl. What haven't they done?
So this is Middle Maga, who's been on here. Middle Maga, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Says, follow the money. GM, friends. This is another account. It says, I cracked the case. The whole tomboy argument between the Lebanese clown and Hannah was just a marketing bait to get more attention towards their brand. So they're saying that this is Black Rifle Coffee Company that is behind all of this. I'm picturing a shadowy cabal of coffee drinkers in a room.
They're sold in Walmart.
Yep. We were just there the other day, and I saw that there was Black Rifle Coffee in the Walmart.
I don't think that they need a bunch of right-wing Twitter schizos to go buy Black Rifle Coffee.
Yep.
Whatever. I mean, I just think that people are like losing their minds and losing their grip on reality. They're doom scrolling too much.
That's the thing is, like, if you spend too much time online, you'll start making connections everywhere. But then again, Mary, we could absolutely be wrong, and maybe this is the greatest viral marketing campaign of all time.
Any minute now, Shane Cashman is going to say that this lady is AI generated. She never existed in the first place.
Possible.
And then she's going to do a collab with Tiffany Gomez. And then
Tiffany Gomez has been posting a bunch of videos recently of her going to the range and learning how to shoot. So what she's going to do next is she's going to go learn how to catfish, how to fish for catfish, and that's going to be great. It'll be noodling season for Tiffany Gomez.
Obviously, Barstool is going to arrange their collab for content. It's going to be perfect.
Phil Labonte got in on this discussion. He says, Twitter is full of conspiracy brain people that believe everything is a PSYOP. This is not to say that there are no PSYOPs, but if you think everything is a PSYOP, you'll never accomplish anything, because what's the point? It'll just be co-opted by the enemy and used as another PSYOP.
Okay.
PSYOPception.
Even though I've been counter signaling this whole time, don't let that keep you from buying our Everything I Don't Like is a PSYOP merch on the Teespring link in bio.
It's what, this shirt right here?
Yeah, that shirt.
That could be it. That's 110% possible. It's now available
here's the thing.
On the Teespring.
Here's the thing, though. You like Hannah Barron, so she's not a PSYOP. She's extremely likable, sweet, pretty, lovely person.
If I was to work on their side of the argument, I'd say, look, that speech she gave addressing this concern was pretty well done. There was no editing, there was no cuts.
Speech.
She's what would you call it? It's a speech.
It's not that hard to talk to a camera for a minute and a half.
It was likable. She comes off as very, very warm, inviting. It was very, very good. Therefore, it's a PSYOP.
Okay, so I guess now we have to make merch that says everything I like is a psyop.
Black Rifle Coffee Company paid for her to get media trained so that she could do all of this, so they could sell more $30 bags of coffee. Confirmed.
By the way, I've tried Black Rifle coffee. It's not very good.
Now they're saying Mary is a psyop. You're a psyop.
That's the thing. If you're accused of being a psyop, like, what do you do? What can you say that will make people think you're not a psyop? Nothing.
Can't.
It's unfalsifiable. Like, you can't get out of it.
Yep.
If you're accused of being a grifter as well, you literally can't prove that you're not.
Yep.
It's impossible. So, I don't know. I think that this girl will be vindicated in the end. And
well, in the end, I think the question is, does the public profile and the fame raise higher and faster than the claims made against her, right? Eventually you reach a level of fame and followers that it doesn't matter what people are saying.
I think what makes people feel like something is a psyop is like how quickly it enters your timeline and then leaves forever, like vanishes. Yeah. Oliver Anthony did that. Yeah. He just showed up on like your first Twitter, then it was mentioned in the GOP debates, his song, and then he just is like gone. Yep. Like he just left. He's vanished. I have not heard anything about him or from him.
There was all the hullabaloo around him in the venue when he canceled the show because of the pricing and stuff like that. That was maybe one of the cringiest things ever, was watching like boilerplate establishment Republicans try to relate to Oliver Anthony's song, which just made me laugh.
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.